letting go of it all. The house, the furniture, the routine, leaving behind careers, comfort, and everything we knew.
Chasing something we couldn't quite name, but knew we needed.
Out here, we're searching for more than just freedom. We're looking for healing, for peace, for the kind of quiet that only the sea can give.
This isn't just a sailing journey.
It's our way of starting over,
Together.
This is Plan C.
Welcome aboard.
This week on Plan C, we're wrapping up the last of the repairs on the exterior of the house in Midlothian, Virginia. We didn't know it yet, but we'd soon come to find out that we'd be painting nearly every single surface on the outside of this house. With the sun beating down, we all started getting tired and began to slow a bit. Most of the doors and the windows still needed a new coat of paint, which added more on top of our already lengthy to-do list. The longer we worked, the more our motivation and our positivity started to dwindle. With no end in sight, doubts began to creep into our minds, taking its foothold in our pain and our fear.
We're gonna need to have some kind of timeline to go with May 1st. That's our timeline to try to, I'm going to call the realtor on May 1st, and I will.
The future seemed uncertain, and the past, as we knew it, was disappearing behind us, stuck in transition between two worlds. No YouTube video can prepare you for the loss you feel when leaving everything you've known behind in order to seek out a necessary change in your life. All the memories and faces and people you've loved, everything you once held dear to you. The excitement of change wore off as reality started to sink in.
All right, guys, how are we feeling?
No one felt at ease. After unloading at the storage unit, we decided to drive down to Deltaville for a well-needed day off.
We took a trip out to Deltaville today to show Tanner and Jeff kind of some of the areas of marinas. Just really take a break, work at the house, and get down where the water is, scroll the salt water.
The wind hitting this much boat is going to push it around where we don't want it. Giving it a bow thruster just gives you a little bit extra control over the front of the boat.
Until today, I had never set foot on a sailboat, and neither had my Uncle Jeff, so this was definitely exciting for the both of us.
I said, "Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for reaching out. We would love for you to come by and take a look at what we've done to the house and what still might be left to do. I think we are ready to list it. There are a few more things we could complete in the next week or so, but I'm looking forward to your input and advice. So, sweet.
We can't keep all of our vehicles, so this unfortunately meant it was time for me to let go of my coveted Toyota that I've had since I was 16. I sure will miss that thing.
All right, Uncle Jeff, what'd you just do? I officially changed my residency to Virginia, pulled my Colorado plates off, and registered everything, changed my driver's license to Virginia. So now I'm a Virginia resident. Yep, makes it official.
Going through all our stuff. I mean, we've gone through a lot of the stuff, but awesome. We try to, you can't tell by looking at it, but we try to pile it and stuff that's going on the boat, stuff we're going to give away ourselves, things we're keeping and putting in storage that we're not sure about yet. So today is about getting this stuff out of the garage to the storage unit that we're going to keep, and then straightening up the garage, getting ready for photographs for the realtor pictures and stuff in the next couple days. So a lot to do in the next couple days. So The garage is just part of it, decluttering, cleaning up.
He must use lotion. He must have a Jeep with big tires.
Ooh.
What are we?
All right.
All right. What's
discussing?
Well, we're here on, it's still season 1, and we're on episode 2, and we just want to give everybody an update on where we are. And the sad part is we don't have a boat yet, so
we don't.
we're still working on the house, and
Minor detail, just so everyone knows.
yeah.
We can worry about that later.
So it's really hard to stay motivated, and like Tanner was saying, when you're tired, sore, and there's still so much work to do, and you're not near the saltwater, and you're not on a boat. It's like,
Yep.
It's hard to see the future and what life is gonna be like. It's definitely been a lot of self-motivation and just kind of helping each other see the vision, and working through that.
and everybody's going through their own personal stuff and saying goodbye to friends and family, and for me, a lot of it's, all the stuff I've collected over the last 30 years, it's like all my tools and things that are just, it's just stuff, but it's like it becomes part of you when you've moved stuff back and forth from house to house. And
Well, and I don't think people realize the sacrifice that it takes to make a decision like this. Of how emotionally hard it is to try to downsize and get rid of your stuff, because everyone's emotionally attached to things in their life.
Well, yeah, that's the part you don't see on YouTube videos. It's like the romanticism of, you're going on a sailboat, and it's like, that's so awesome. And it is. Like, the idea of being able to do that is what's keeping us motivated and keeping us going.
All right.
So yeah, it's raw. I mean, it's raw emotions trying to go through this process. Hopefully, we could show you some of that stuff with the videos as we move further along.
But I also think it makes the journey worth it, right? If everything was easy and everything just went smoothly and we had plenty of money and just went and bought a big boat and went out, I don't know, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't appreciate it as much. Yeah, it's like we're actually having to make some sacrifices and make some major changes in our life before we can do this, even have the ability to do it. What's been the most challenging for you, do you think?
I guess quitting my vices and fully relying on myself and my own mindset to carry me through the day-to-day hardships that I'm experiencing. I haven't really felt that in probably 4 years, so it's new to me, and it's definitely painful and raw, like Uncle Jeff was saying. Just getting through that and kind of getting in the motion of whatever this kind of lifestyle looks like. And we're not really sure yet. We're not fully developed in that area totally.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to look like, and that's part of the difficulty of it too.
Well, it's part of the journey, right? It's all of it. Not just climbing on a boat, but
It's sacrifice.
changing our lifestyle, changing our whole lives so that we can do this, right? That's really what it's, giving up certain things. And we're going to, in the next couple of days, we'll have the realtor here taking photographs and getting the house listed, and that's happening literally in the next couple of days. And once that happens, we're hoping we'll get a contract quickly, and normal stuff during the closing.
Minimize some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get rid of all the other stuff that's not, all the furniture and things that are still in the house. Original plan was to buy a boat up here in Deltaville, up somewhere on the Chesapeake, and kind of stay up here during hurricane season and learn to sail, and before we headed south. But so much boat inventory is going to be down in Florida. What we're learning is, there's the inventory of boats in Florida is so much higher that it's probably we're most likely going to be relocating down there to find the boat. That's
and they're set up too.
They're set up, right?
That type of sailing that we want to do.
And I know I'm anticipating a lot of the little stuff is what's going to nickel and dime us to,
Yep.
You know, all the things that you would normally have to buy to outfit a boat. You know, cooking utensils and spices and like snorkeling gear and spear guns and
Parts.
radio equipment, everything, EPIRBs, all the little things that if a boat's not set up already to go cruising, solar panels and
Cost thousands of dollars.
water purification and desalination, like those are all things that like $5,000 here and $5,000 there adds up. It's like
very quickly.
So that's going to be the boat. The boat we're looking for is one that's going to be either priced right or it's already set up with all the stuff we need in our price range. And there's going to be a lot more of those coming from the Caribbean, coming from the Bahamas, in Florida before they figure out what to do.
All right. Any final or closing thoughts that we should mention?
Just everyone keep watching. Subscribe if you can, please. Thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah,
Do that.
Subscribe. We need everyone's help we can get.
Yeah, we want to keep throwing these videos out there, right? We want to be able to
share this experience with you.
Yeah, and it does take a lot of time and energy to record everything and,
Yes, it does.
edit everything. So, yeah.
Any support would be appreciated. Just subscribe, like,
comment,
share, comment.
Yeah, please
hit
comment.
those thumbs up.
Yeah.
So, but thank you guys. So, what?
Nothing.
Me?
I love you.
That's a
Thumbs up, dude.
Well, that's a visual. It's a visual.
Thank you guys for watching, and we hope to see you in the next couple of weeks.
Yep, thanks. Keep coming back.
Guys.
Yep. Alrighty.
Should give you enough.